Hey everybody, welcome back to Aeronoke Sawmill. As you can see, we got the Kubota BX1500 loaded up onto the revamped trailer with the new winch, and we're going to pick up this white oak log. Has a little story behind it you'll hear later on, but this will be our first par buckle with the new winch and the revamped trailer. So let's get to it. Alright, just checking my alignment with the ramps on the trailer. We've parked as close as we can. We're still about 25-30 feet away though. We have here 9-foot white oak, 36-inch on the butt end or this big end, and 30-inch on the small end. Yeah, we got a little bit of metal in it, a little dark staining there, but it's worth it because you got a lot of good wood coming off from around the rest of the log. And we'll hit it with the metal detector, find it with the metal detector before we find it with the saw blade, I hope. Anyway, well worth saving. Deb and I did this tree. It blew down in the storm last year. We cleaned up the whole top of the tree, piled it up, and had CS Cal Tree and Landscape come in and clean it up. They did all the chipping and things like that, but we got this log. But it laid here for about a year, and we had some issues getting the truck or the trailer, but now we've gotten, hey, the log hauler trailer, the big old Ford with the 7.3 diesel, so we're able to haul ourselves. And we got it moved down here on the ramps. We're going to do what they call par buckling. I could probably actually, because it's a real low angle, I could probably actually roll this up on these ramps with the tractor. But the whole purpose of the winch was to do par buckling with or straight dragging onto the back end of the ramps. So let's take a look at the winch and what we got set up here. So right now, this battery was the used one I got at auction, deep cycle, for like 10 bucks. It held a charge. I've tested it already. I believe it holds the charge, so we're going to test that out today. If not, backup new deep cycle battery here. All right, got our winch control plugged in, 12,000 pound winch. What we're going to do is go out here. Let me get up here. Going to go out with the winch cable through this block, just directly opposite where we got to go. And if you've ever seen how the LT15 loads logs, that's how we're going to do this basically. Cable's going to come off, go over top the log, come back underneath, all the way back to here, and hook to this. And basically all we're going to do, roll that log straight up. We don't want to hook on this edge, because if you're rolling up and you get to this edge and you're hooked to that edge, you're not going to have anything else to pull with. It's going to stop right there, and you won't get it actually on the log deck. So, although we might be able to do that, because we'll see how it goes. My only concern is if the log starts to twist, because it's only going to be getting pulled from the center. or thereabouts. All right, but let's see how it goes. We have the tractor to make adjustments with. It's easy, it moved it easy enough. Wet weight on the log this size is about 3,500 pounds. It's been sitting here a year, so it's probably dried down a few hundred pounds. And the tractor's got it moved down here easy enough. And I think we shouldn't have any trouble getting it up on the trailer. So let's get started. Totally unproven on so far with this thing. So.
Finally got it on the trailer.
All right, it's on the trailer as you saw. Winch did a good job. We did have to back out the cable so we can get all the, got a little bit of a mess over here. Cable got a little overlapped over itself a few times until we got it spooling across, but worked well. Got it cleaned up. Just got to disconnect the remote here, or disconnect the controller. Simple in and out controller. We're gonna get the log strapped down. We're gonna come back for the tractor. It's not too far from home, so yeah. And we do have some metal, probably fairly close to the center of the tree, but the rest of it's still a lot of good white oak on it. So, and even though it laid here for a year, there's no rot. This was this side it was down. It's got a little bit of little bit of mold on the bark, and that's about it. Underneath of it's still solid. And that's white oak. What do you expect? Tractor did good as usual. The ramps, these ramps I believe are ash 6x6s. And we do want to make some metal ones that are a little bit easier to deal with. Maybe not as long. We can just, like the LT15, hook them over through these pockets here on the sides and be good to go. But you can see we put the blocks underneath so the cable didn't drag on the trailer. And underneath the block itself, the pulley block, we put a block under that to hold it up off of the trailer. Just so, again, so the cable wasn't dragging, the block wasn't dragging all over the trailer. But got a little bit of bark to clean up. Don't want to leave any mess behind. Let me show you the stump from this one. And we're laid for a year under this maple tree, but this whole thing blew over here. Yeah, I know, not the best cutoff, but I was concerned about where this was going when I did cut it off. But it laid all the way out into the field here. We trimmed the branches off, took them up into the field there, and then, like I said, CS Cal Tree and Landscape came and cleaned them all up. All right, let's finish getting cleaned up here, get things strapped out on the trailer, and we'll get out of here. Tell them we already pulled the chain binders off.
Chuck said we already took the chain binders off. You didn't hear that.
Carpenter bees are already here.
Sorry, I'm walking with the camera. I was trying to figure out why Chuck stuck 6x6s over beside the trailer, and that's why. To stop the log from rolling against the trailer. Good job, honey. Things you have to think about before you do it.
It's far enough away.
Yeah. Okay?